Hey YouTube, what's up? That's right, more Donkey Kong. Like I promised, this was totally my plan for the day. And there wasn't any way that I spent nearly 2 hours on an impossible Majora's Mask seed. Alright. But yeah, Season 4.5. The difference from last time, if you watched the first weekly, Dose doors are back. That is where our hint doors are, which gives us crowns. The more crowns we collect, the more hints we have. Just trying to counteract the just burst of information that we had in Season 4. As usual, I'm not really a guy that, like, analyzes what's good and bad. I'm purely like, this feels good, this feels bad, but we'll see what these changes, what these feel like. The last one was interesting. We'll see what this is. All right, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Andrew content is a vibe. Thank you, wife. Thank you, paid chatter. I thought I randomized my colors for bananas. Chunky Chunky and Isles. Okay. Nice piece of garbage for me. Yeah, so in here should only be one hint door now. Should get paid in pizzas? Can I get paid with... She got paid in kisses, can I get paid in pizza? No. What? I don't have real paid chatters. Except my wife, apparently. Starting in shapes kind of chugs, yeah? I don't have a lot of hint doors I can get access to. Is that a key? No, it's a banana fairy. It might be blind. Yeah, we can't get Tiny's medal reward. Or half medal. We can get DK's. It's kind of about it, though. See if we can't get an extra banana.
Welcome to
We sure can't. Do not have diving. You know, I can actually kind of breathe easy today. And I don't mind making a couple more mistakes because I'm not racing. This is just straight up practice, so there's no like threat of someone finishing an hour before me. It's kind of nice. Kind of a crappy start. Might want to go to what level 3 is sooner rather than later. So this is Japes. Junk. Money. Yeah, still do not have enough for a hint, which is wild. Can I get DK's medal reward here? I kind of feel like I can. I can definitely get the half reward. I'm pretty sure I can't get Tiny's. I think I need a large combination of moves for that. I don't think we have any money for Tiny either. Can I buy that banana? Surely it's not worth it. Unless I need it for World 3. But like the chances of it being too expensive feel really high. So I'm pretty sure I've only gotten 3 coins. Peanuts. Chips hillside. For now. Diddy Tiny. Okay, there's our first hint. 4 shops is 4. I'm being tormented by Majora's Mask music. Aztec, Diddy Splat. Fair camera. 578 Chunky Fruit Kongs. Chunky Face. Does that make sense? We found Hunky Chunky already. Force Lanky Rabbit Race. Very cool. Lighthouse Areas path to 8. Cave Shops path to 1. Lanky Chunky Galleon. And Forest Colored Bananas are foolish. I will say right off the cuff, that feels really bad, knowing that colored bananas are foolish. You're less tempted to want to get them. Jape's Chunky Metal. Okay. Jape's Chunky Metal. Sting. Is 8 Lanky Fruit Kongs. Lanky Face. Diddy Tiny Galleon. Caves Kasplat Captain's Central Rise. Caves Kasplat Tiny, I think? If it's cabins, yeah, it's tiny. Chunk. We have Hunky Chunky, so it's worth coming up here to check this. Potion. Okay, let's go check Cranky, just because we have a bunch of money with DK. See if it's important. I could go in the back and grab, some more money for DK? I just don't think it's worth it. We'll wait till we have Shockwave. Right, we'll buy a banana here. Yeah, because we can still afford anything in one shop. Can't be more than 9. Forest. Of course. We'll go buy from Funky. That's what I was afraid of, but I figured we'd be okay. A whole lot of goose egg we got. Very unfortunate. CB now, Impossible Now is awful. Yeah, especially because I did 2 cool tricks that I was really proud of. I did Lever Skip for the first time, and I got Snowball Skip fairly quickly for me. Big sad, but we looked at the spoiler log, unless there is some nonsense that I just genuinely do not know about. It was an Impossible Seed. Also, is that a purple potion in the side? Looked like it. Yeah. Good to know. Especially where Tiny's and Helm, knowing where all those are. Very important. But yeah, that's okay. Majora's Mask Seed being impossible, it's always the risk you run. It makes me feel even better when I do beat it. And Shaq is Donkey Kong, so like, you know. A little sad, but, you know, we got some happiness. I meant to look what I wanted to do here while I was going back to Japes, and I didn't do that. Forest Colored Bananas are foolish, but we'll still collect enough for half hints, and I mean they still could give me mercy. They still could give me like bananas. Four shops is path to 4, so it should be as easy as that for progression. Fairy camera? We can check in here. We could technically check Diddy's area, but I don't know if I want to do that, especially with no gun. If I had ponytail twirl, I'd be a little more tempted, but without a way to see. Tempted. Is this worth it? Probably. Unless it's something garbage again. Nope.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Fairy as well. Chunky move. Punch. Huge. Chunky is all set. Chunky is ready to... That was the wrong exit. Chunky is ready to fight K. Rool. No worrying about Chunky's billion moves. We are all set. So Fairy Camera is the only thing that was... Well, I guess, what is it? Strong Kong is also a path to Chunky phase, but whatever. We don't gotta worry about all that. We don't gotta worry about all that. We should write that down, but that was, where was it? Forest, Mills. So now here's the issue with colored bananas being our path hints. Some of them just aren't fucking worth doing, right? Yelling shops path to 3. Factory Splat Block Tower, Factory Chunky, right? Chunky Splat. Outer Isles path to Final Chunky, perfect. Chunky DK Factory. Alright, that means that Hunky Chunky's dead. Hunky Chunky does nothing for us. 4. Nice Dinky. But yeah, so now I'm like wondering, is it worth climbing these mushrooms to get me to Tiny's medal? There's 3 here, 15, 5. Yeah, it's just barely worth it. So that we can get the half hint. Sorry, half medal, which gets me 2 hints. It gets me 2 5 hints. You know what I'm saying. Just let me mumble. Chunk. Chunk. Did I solve MM? Yeah. Don't look at the title. No, I believe the MM seed was impossible. Oh, at least with my knowledge of Majora's Mask, which isn't complete. So it is possible that it was possible it's like some really, really weird trick that I am just unaware of. But I did some cool tricks and I felt kind of cool. So it's okay. I don't think it's worth checking DKs, but we can check Tinies. Probably worth doing that. Try to get as many bananas as we can. Oops. We're a little ahead on bananas right now, but it's fine. Just as we've gone out of logic for a couple.
Welcome to bonus stage.
This one's easy at least, unless it's the ponytail twirl one. If that's the case, if I don't do it on my first attempt, it's not worth it. But I don't believe it is. Uh-oh. I don't believe this is the divine swinging one. It is the ponytail twirl one. So it's a little tight, but it is possible to do with DK. Yeah, actually, even with screwing up, that wasn't too bad. Never mind. That wasn't tight at all. I had 10 more seconds. So we'll climb. Nice. Sorry, chat, it's the USB sound effect. Your things aren't disconnecting. I'm playing a funny little April Fool's trick on you. Just a little late, so you'd never expect it. Just a goof and a gap. I do wonder if the play was to make a Hail Mary to try to get to World 5 instead of doing all this. It's like, what's up here? We have a door. We'll be able to get DK's medal reward. And this. Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't worth it. Maybe it was worth it just to leave as soon as we got the key. I guess we still have Frankie. I can't escape the... I know this is Majora's and Ocarina, but I just can't escape the Zelda 64 music. It keeps taunting me. This is really goofy, just want to see. This banana, probably not worth going for. I just figured if it was an important check, it would have been worth it. With Diddy being required for key 8, anything that's key 8 locked could be... Not key 8 locked, but... Oops. I know, essentially I know that, It took too long to explain that my brain fried itself. I will never mentally recover. What the fuck? Rocket Barrel Boost. Rocket Barrel Boost is an important item. So if I can cheese any of them, I should. But unfortunately, as I said, it fried my brain, so maybe it wasn't worth it. Just some bananas, which I'm already ahead of. Actually, now that I think about it, is it worth doing this? Could give me info. Probably should have grabbed the money if I was gonna do all that. This jump huge. Alright, yeah. So going to World 5 might have been the play. But I guess it depends how many bananas we needed to get in there. Still no moves for DK or Tiny. Caves. Thoughts on new hidden system? I haven't played with them in Dough stores yet, so I'm gonna play through this before I give an opinion. I think the idea that they were going for of avoiding like just a whole bunch of front-loaded info, I like the idea, but when they had them in, where am I going? When they had them in the lobbies, you still kind of got all of the info. So that felt weird, but this is my first time playing with those stores again. She's in shapes. I do think there was someone in the Discord that was very upset with the new hint system. And that's neither here nor there, but their thoughts was that it's just bringing back screenshotting, which I kind of agree with, that I really don't like. But I don't think it's as big a deal. Like, I don't think it's cost me any races. I just don't like the idea of that being, like, again, not necessary, but recommended to be, like, competitive. I say going as slowly as possible. Thank goodness this isn't a race. Production is cat fast at 5. Dropping my controller. Japes is... Well, Lowlands is foolish, not Japes. So this guy's way forward, if I remember correctly. Blast, okay. Blast is way forward. And Lowlands is foolish. Write that down before I forget. Lowlands. Not sure what screenshotting refers to here. So, with doors, so back when hints were on just golden bananas, basically people would collect a bunch of golden bananas, pause the game, take a screenshot of this and unpause, and then open their screenshots in another menu so that they could continue to play while reading their screenshots. Which again, I do not think that is what caused me to lose any of my races or anything like that. I just don't like that that is a sound strategy that people need to do when they're like being uber competitive, you know? So I don't want to like say, oh, anyone who does this is cringe, because like you're trying to get an advantage in a race. That's totally legal. That's totally fine, because it's impossible to like moderate. So what Dough stores did is, even though, yeah, it was still possible to collect all of the hints and then like take a screenshot, so like I think the way that we have hints set up, there's no way to stop that from happening. But I feel like it mitigated it a little bit. But I like the idea, like kind of just in general, not thinking about competitive, not thinking about racing, going and finding your hints like this. I don't know, I guess it just feels like an extra step, you know, rather than just going into going in and finding the doors to get a hint. I kind of like that idea. I kind of like of just getting a hint rather than getting batch hints. But getting batch hints also, it prevents stuff like factory or japes where a lot of your Dough stores are blocked. So I see why they're doing it. But I haven't played enough to like have a real strong opinion either way. I don't think I'll ever play enough to have a real strong opinion. Usually I just show up, I play my silly little monkey game, and I go, hee hee, that was fun. We'll collect bananas, but we're not gonna go for that. How many bananas do I go for? Do I get 50 here? I think I just got that match and call it a day. I'm trying to leave. Get me out of here. Oh, I actually really didn't need to do that now that I think about it. But I do appreciate that the devs are constantly trying new things to allow people. Oh, let me try rewording that. I do love that they're trying new things to spice up and try to perfect the seasons. It's like this is an off season. If people don't like what it is, they just gotta say like, hey, I don't like this. It's cool that they listen to feedback. Is that over here? I think so. There's a... I don't know what color that is. Let's actually... Let's not be lazy. Let's peek. That's blue. And it's Hunky Chunky locked, so it's not necessary. Right. We do not need anything that is locked by Hunky Chunky. Factory, good. It's kind of what I've been wanting. Sorry, your caves. Your factory.
Honey. Picky picky.
Okay. Probably... Do I want to go down to production? Do I care about production right now? I don't think so. Goes more this way. We're not getting DK's oops, metal anyway. This guy's way up the hero. Board. Diving, massive. Very good. Very... don't particularly care about this. About it. Huh? DK? Okay, I was gonna say, there's no way DK can't grab this. They dropped the Season 8 Game Changer teaser. Yeah, I saw they dropped the teaser. I'm just gonna wait for the series to come out. Teasers don't do anything for me. I usually find them kind of lackluster. But I am excited that Game Changer is coming back. I love Game Changer a lot more than he makes some noise. What's that, brother? There we go. There's Strong Kong. Okay, so that makes sense for... Yeah. Where am I? Bro, stop. I'm so excited. Hello, Chunky. Very good. I'm I'm gonna assume that is even Nillaba. Think a gorilla with bombs would be funny. Yeah, we have oranges. I don't use them as often as I should, but we do have them. Do I care about Tiny's medal reward? Probably not. Not medal reward, just yeah. Do I? Shit. See, I don't like this. Yeah, this alone gets it for me. Can get more coins for DK. Rate of testing 8 Lanky-free Kongs. That could be diving, and it could be... What else did I get? No, it can't be... It can't be Strong Kong, because Strong Kong is path to Chunky Phase. Right. Huge, okay. They're not required? Yeah, but they're good utility. Especially if you don't have anything else. Which I often forget about. We can get DK's medal reward? Do I do that? Yeah. Not medal reward, half medal. That was junk anyway, so... Ski-daddle. Believe it or not, I actually saved myself some time there. Crazy to think about. I should get Chunkies fairly easily as well. Nice. Does that allow us to get Chunky's medal reward in shapes? I don't think so. Close, but not quite. Chunk. Get some money though. Don't believe we're gonna need this warp, but we want this dough store anyway. Especially for weapons. Aztec Shops is path to 8. Aztec Shops, path to 8. Surroundings. Aztec Tunnels. 5. R&D is 1 potion. We just got it. What if I told you I've already forgotten what it was? I bet you believe me. Barrel throwing. So diving will lead to trombone, which is good. Some bananas. Okay, we can hope that production is just Diddy Kasplat for key 5, but we need more for fairy camera, so it's probably not that. I would assume. Wasn't barrel throwing storage Kasplat? I forgot what was what. You're right. So I don't have whatever's in R&D. It's been so long, I'm forgetting areas. I was just thinking I'm doing so well in that. Oops. Diving. Let's go diving there. I'm trying to take good notes, chat. I'm gonna be real. Try is the operative word today. Temp unexpected notes. It's probably worth climbing to just at least get Chunky his stuff. Oh, we can just warp where we're going next time. What's my play then? Yeah, I don't think I get Chunky's, metal reward in shapes? I don't believe so. Oh, we can check World 4. Duh. Let's do that. I always forget to check, Diddy's barrel as well. So if that's something important, we're not gonna get it until we actually get Spring. I'm assuming it's not necessary, but I should have checked just to be careful. I believe that was just a blueprint. I didn't get a good look at it though. Aztec, really? I did not expect that actually. Only one ahead of where we want to be. Which isn't super great. Various Aztec tunnels is 5. I wonder if that's Hunky Chunky? No, it's not Hunky Chunky. Because Outer Isles is path to Chunky phase. You know what? Let's actually be smart. Write that down. So that we know Hunky Chunky is dead. Good notes. Found Coconut Gun, which is good. We have shops path to something, right? Path to 8. I can see that being something. Only path to 8, that's kind of crazy. Does that gives me Chunky's metal reward. If that gives me something for, oops, if that gives me something for 8, that would make sense. This Bad Apple is crazy. I unironically really love the Bad Apple remix in Donkey Kong 64 font. Goes fucking bonkers. Mini Monkey. Okay, we don't know if we have a tiny phase. So that could still make sense. And it's possible Mini Monkey isn't pathed much. Stick 5 door. Or there's just something else in shops. Like, that's also a possibility. Obviously. Tiny metal reward. I gotta go for tiny metal, because this shit's free. E for gore, chat. E for gore. He's so clumsy. So clumsy. Trying for the best way to do this. Not missing bananas would certainly help. Just a little bit. I want to do this. Well, this is a much different atmosphere up here. I think we really only care about doing Tiny's side. We got Strong Kong, actually. Maybe we do. Activate it for DK. It is various Aztec tunnels, right? Which is possibly something. Are we oh so for real right now? That one was me. That one I have no complaints. Computer. This is the Llama Temple. Big fan of the GameCube, yeah. DK64 custom music just kinda be slapping all the time. Okay, I thought I'm dying in the Llama Temple. Nope. Chat, thoughts of letting that guy kill me. Thoughts of actually using these for its intended purposes. Murder that claptrap. I can't do it. Is the fastest thing to save exit? I think it is, actually. I'm not sure if I need to do this. Ooh, maybe. Hoping.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Yeah, it's various Aztec tunnels path to 5. This makes the most sense with the items we have.
Well done!
Because we can do everything else in various Aztec tunnels, so this being path to 5 somewhere. Grab. Yeah, for production, that's right, production. So I could probably go do that. It depends who it is, I guess. Like on the off chance that it's Mikey or Diddy. It can't be. Where's Diddy? Yeah, Lanky and Diddy are in Galleon, so it can't be either of them. Never mind. Good notes, good notes, good notes. So, that's our next step after we do all this. Yeah, so actually, that means Coconut can't be 8, because that got us access to... That gets us key 5, so it can't. So there's something else here that is our path to 8. Good notes, good reads. That's it. Can't get Diddy's splat. That's fine. Can't get into Tiny's. Also fine. Yeah, okay. Look like DK. Candies and shapes. Probably chunky metal reward, I would assume. If I were to guess. If I were to wager a guess. Okay. Back to factory. Oh, wait, I have this. That might have helped a little bit. I'm gonna be a little upset if that's, triangle. Okay, never mind. Triangle's fine. I was gonna be upset if it was, bazooka. Pineapple. But triangle would not have gotten us anything, so I do not care. We know. I was about to say we could do Toy Monster, but we know Toy Monster isn't anything because of Hunky Chunky being junk. Why did I not get that question of the DK goodbye? I do not have candy. Shopkeepers are randomized. You forgot? Yeah, no worries. No worries. Yeah, Candy's in Japes. I believe she's gonna be Chunky's metal reward. That's what makes the most sense to me. But I want to try to, I assume, get key 5 right here. Either through Chunky or DK. I guess it's possible it's the splat. Then do I go back for Candy? Probably, and then go to Galleon? That sounds right. Surely? Because if we can get... Let's see, who's... So, Diddy, Tiny, Galleon. With Mini Monkey, we can do a lot. With Tiny. And Lanky, Chunky, Galleon, which we can do... pretty sure everything. With the tools we have. I don't think we need Pineapple. Just keep 5 huge. I'll climb later then. Is Candy confirmed metal? No. I'm just making assumptions. Just because I know that Chunky's Japes metal is Way of the Horde, and Aztec Shops leads to Key 8, and it can't be what I also got in Shops, which is Coconut Gun, because that led me to Key 5. That looked like a big number. I'm a little afraid. That is a massive number. What the hell? 43 for Galleon? Wow. 43 locking 2 of my Kongs is crazy. Lanky and Diddy are in there. Wild. Holy. Okay, I believe I can get, Chunky's metal reward here. Because I have Coconut Gun. I should also be able to get, actually, I'm in real chat, I forget. I forgot if, Tiny's potion is on Diddy or Chunky's, because I always forget which one is which, because that's just who I am. I ask you kindly not to judge me. We know Lance is foolish, but we'll activate DKs anyways because it takes 3 seconds. That's not Chunky. Just in case anyone was curious, that is not Chunky Kong's area. Do I get Tiny's medal reward? Or half medal? I don't think so. Unless this is the right thing, the right switch, and it gets me Feather Bow. But I think at this point I'd rather just get Saxophone, so that we know we're all set there. It was junk. I should have checked. Should have checked the first time I was here. And I did have the wrong thing. Right, it was that's junk now. It was Diddy's. That was important. But whenever we get back here, we'll be able to get that easily. No worries. We're halfway there. We're almost there. Honestly, we got a couple places we can go back to. Now that we have Chunky and a few more moves for everyone else. It sucks that we have Mini. We know that Lanky is in Galleon. We can't get to Galleon to do, what's it called? Treasure chest. We definitely get Chunky's medal reward here. Well, now. Can I reach this with Tiny? I can, huge. I actually did not know this when I came down here. Bongos. Does that mean anything? Probably not. Nice. But it's more... Not a lot, but it's a couple more checks. Shapes underground, or caves and mines, excuse me. There she is. Alright, do I go to Aztec right now to grab that? Sure. I'll already grab that blueprint at some point too, hopefully. Oop. Anything else new we can do here that's super helpful? No, not right now. When did I get so much money? What the hell? Okay, so that's our key 8 hint. Which means that whatever Diddy's Splat is also path to key 8. Wouldn't be surprised if that was guitar. Alright, let's see if we can get into Castle. wild. I just keep looking at 43 to get into Galleon, which houses two of my Kongs. That's DK64 for you. Did I get a hint about key 3? I have not yet. Yes, I have. Galleon shops. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, one of my keys, two of my Kongs. Just thinking I haven't done that in a while. Outer Isles will yield 2 potions. One more back there. Factory Fairy number game was, that was Blast, right? No. Number... That was Coconut Gun. No, that was not Coconut Gun. What was that? Shit. Factory Fairy number game was Strong Gun. Never mind, that makes sense. Japes Diddy Time. Okay, so that potion is important. Japes Diddy Time. And Vines is path to 8, and only path to 8. Okay, interesting. Have I gotten anything with Vines yet? I don't think so. I don't believe I have, but I don't remember. 24, so I can't quite get in there yet. Let's go back to caves, I think. I have 24, sorry, 29. But, I think caves. Oh, we should do this too, shouldn't we? Grab as many bananas as we can. At least with what we have, there's a lot we can do in, Castle. So there is that. I can turn into banana fairies. So I'm assuming that the Japes Diddy timed cage is saxophone, which means the Kasplat is probably guitar. Unless, of course, it could be our access to 8. I never checked it. I just kind of assumed it was going to be Blast. We still have Rabbit Race too, don't we? Interesting. That's junk. Do I collect bananas though? Yeah, I don't have if I had pineapple I wouldn't bother, but we need all of the checks we can get. DKs? I don't think so. 19. This guy. Jammin' babe. How did I do that? What the hell? That one just straight up felt like cheating. I will take it. Jump. I'd really like a big move that would like unlock a lot for me. I don't believe I have that. I'm guessing after this I'll have enough to get to Castle, because that's probably my next bet. even if I have to turn in blueprints, which I don't really want to do. I want to save that for like last. Because I feel like once we get enough to get into Galleon, this game's kind of gonna be smooth sailing. That's my assumption. Tiny. Me. Tiny. Oh, I didn't want to be here. I wanted to go do, oops. Sorry. Check. Donkey. I forget if he had something. I think he had a banana for DK couldn't buy. Yeah. That's. I'll also check Cranky and Isles. But like I said, I think we'll have enough to get to. Yes, that was good. What was I saying? I assume we'll have enough to get to Castle before we leave here. But if we get through Castle and don't find everything we're looking for. I don't care about the vial in over there, because that should just be, I'm gonna guess it's a rank stand, so we should not need. Really, I just do this. Oh, I do not. Can I do this with DK? I have to come in as DK. But fuck it. We have enough. Get out of here. We don't need to be here. I thought about going and just grabbing the vial just to see what it was, but I can't walk over there. I'd have to. I can't teleport over there. I'd have to walk, so not worth it. Castle should... Oh, I guess... I was gonna say Castle should treat us well, but we don't have a slam for it, so... Castle should treat us... okay. Hopefully. But, like, we can't do any rooms. Lanky's really the only... outside we can't do, so yeah, we should still be fine. Not quite... 43 fine, but maybe. Actually, we only need 13 more. That's not that bad. Sorry to hear Link was a chud and couldn't solve his problems. Well, I mean, I couldn't solve it either. Are you calling me a chud? Hang on. Wait a minute. Armadillo, are you being... Armadillo, are you being mean to me? They blame Link only. Oh, okay. He's so small. He's just a boy. Jeez. Hey, Andrew, a chud. Be real brave, chat. I don't know what that means. Your made-up words can't hurt me. 10 years we could have learned to be normal. No! Oh, Armadillo, don't even go on a rant about young Link, my boy. He's so small. How could he have become normal? He had no chance. He had no chance in life to become normal. Abandoned by his dying mother, raised in a completely foreign world, where he's a completely different type of person, lost his home, his family, time. He's just a baby. I think should have said those things on Twitter. He doesn't have Twitter. He doesn't even speak. Adopted grandfather said good luck and died. Adopted grandfather said, you can save me. Link tried his best to save him. He said, oh, well, you tried. See ya. No time to explain it to anybody. They'll all blame you forever. Don't worry, champ, you got this. It's just the king of evil. Fuckers get here faster. I just want to go to underground, right? Check candy. Surely this is the play. Am I 5 off from getting Junkie's medal reward? I think so. With no pineapple. For sure. Sure, I'll buy a blueprint. We've gotten to that point. We turned all our blueprints. We're only one away. I don't want to, but at the same time, again, 2 of our Kongs are locked behind Galleon, so maybe we just force our way in as quickly as possible. Is there anything? Actually, is there anything in the castle I should be paying attention to? Surroundings is foolish. I was thinking about doing tree sniping then, but with that, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't care as much then. It's still kind of good. I mean, it's still good chance. Andrew, what the hell are you saying?
That second can.
Okay.
So pure he'd some serums.
I missed that first ring, chat. I didn't miss the second cannon. I just missed the ring. had to reset. I was too busy listening to Andrea's very funny explanation. Sorry, chat, are you blaming me for listening to women? I didn't think so. Prince. We're monkeying around in here. Oh, 15 short finger. Miss one. Whoa. Missed. Chat, thoughts on noises? Thoughts on, like, just lots of noises? Chat, thoughts on very loud noises all at once? DK64R is so cozy, it's a nice game. Making me happy. My thoughts are yes, yes, please fix my ears. I don't know what you expect me to do about it. Not a, not an ear doctor. Really not any kind of doctor. I expect you to be a doctor. Okay, Mom. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm a Let's Player. I had no idea where I was. I'm gonna be so real. I thought I knew exactly where I was. I did not. So I'm quitting being a Let's Player. Being a Let's Player is too hard. Maybe I will be a doctor. Can't my ASMR heal ears? I don't believe so. I've never been told that I have healed an ear. You don't get a bomb. It's way cooler than being a doctor. I do wonder that if my job didn't make as much money as it did, if my mom would be like, are you sure? Is this really what you want to be doing? Okay, really close to getting into Galleon. We're just gonna turn in. We're gonna turn in our blueprints. Honey, I know you like editing, but is it really enough? I think I finally have become the child she is worried the least about. I just turn all of it in and hope that I can finish up just like in Galleon. Is that my play? Probably. Do I even need any hints now? I realized I was just kind of collecting bananas in Castle. I'm wondering if I really need to be doing that. Who is my last? Wait. Who's my last fight? Because it's not Diddy. It's not DK. So I think it's gotta be Tiny. And if that's the case, where's Featherbow? New read, I think Featherbow might be in Japes. And now I don't know where Saxophone is. Very interesting. That makes things interesting. Thank you, Rabbit, maybe? Because we're still looking for trombone. Will Japes be Japes? Japes is Japes, actually. It is, as of right now, the only one that is correct. But I do have my levels tracked right now. Oh, Galleon Lighthouse is path to 8 as well. So we do that too. Maybe that's saxophone. It could also just be like monkey port. I forgot we don't have the correct slam, so we might actually be in trouble. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so Lanky's found by Chunky. I wonder where he could be. Chat, can you guys keep your eye out for Lanky? Where could he be? And Diddy is found by Tiny. I wasn't worried. Not even a little bit, chat. Huge. I love garbage. Yeah. Can I collect those? I don't think I get DK Diddy's chunky, pretty, but Pompadour. Alright, if we had to see a blueprint, we wanted to see Diddy or Lanky's, because we haven't turned any of theirs in yet, so it's possible that we get a bunch. Totally fine. We also have... We know that... No, I guess not know. Excuse me. I believe that we have a... I believe that Lanky's trombone is here as well. Just because diving is path to Lanky face and barrels was free. Yeah, no, that makes sense. that's just correct. It's just a matter of where. Do I make that? Statistically, Diddy Kong's in here. Hey, James. We don't have fairies anymore. There he is. The stats don't lie. Any exploders today? I did explode once. I did. Andrew asked nicely. Do I have explode set up for this screen, actually? Let's find out. I do. Did I survive? Yeah, we also discussed how one of the hidden benefits of diabetes is that you become immune to explosions. It doesn't come up very often, but when it does, it's very helpful. Oh, trombone, huge. Alright, don't need to go look for that anymore. Cool. I believe are just banana mode. Crazy bonkers banana mode. Right? No, where's key 7? Right, shit. Where could that be? Don't let the government know. Not a big fan of the government. Right, why did I think I knew where key 7 was? It's punch or strong Kong locked? Right? That's how that works? I guess I just assumed with all of the... Oh, yeah, no, it's no. I, for some reason, thought that that the trombone was path to 7. I thought that that would be the rabbit race. But now there's more key 8 hints than I know what to do with. I didn't want to buy with Lanky, but that's fine. You can split all the time and not even care. Yeah, sometimes I have to care, though, because I don't want to bother chat who have sensitive ears, you know? I don't want to be rude. I still don't have Shockwave. That's not what I wanted to do. Huge. Huge. He's too big. Okay, but we can check, I want to check lighthouse area. I'm gonna assume it's not, slam locked, so we'll just check everything else. We have a pearl. I got really lucky finding a pearl, actually. Check Lanky's, obviously, and then punch ship. It's double-sided. Gotta check the splat as well. There's guitar. Okay, never mind, that's it. Don't need to worry about the mermaid then. So if that's the case, I have questions. So let's go check out here. We have Aztec Diddy Splat, Japes Diddy Time, and Rabbit Race. So maybe this is Featherbow. That would be nice. It could be Monkey Port, and Monkey Port could be our access to, yeah. You know. Yep. Yeah, now it's becoming just Keith 7 is a concern. That's unfortunately what this was turned into. Aztec. That was Vine's path to 8. Did I already do that and just forgot? Statistically, probably. I guess the good news is that no matter who our fight is with K. Rool, we're all set. Don't need to worry about that. 10 bananas away. Key 8. Where key 7? Red? Jimpy charge? Huh? I don't want to hear that. What the fuck? Huh? Jimpy charge is path? But why? Not a big fan of that either. I think that there's only so many things that could be. It's just stupid. Please give me a key 7 hints. 8 lanky tiny free Kongs, Japes lanky metal, lanky metal, okay. Mystic fairy, llama temple, yeah, forest mills, jumping free Kongs, okay. Kind of weird we got all those free Kong hints at the very end, but you know, whatever, it's fine. Alright, so Japes. Lanky metal. That's just a banana, it's not worth grabbing. I can get Lanky's metal really easily in Japes, so we'll head back. Had I just collected a couple more crowns, I could have gotten that. I guess that's interesting. That sucks that it messed me up, but could make like a race interesting. Did I get that? Oh. They expect you to break the game with one Kong until you get those hints? I don't think so. The issue is that CLO doesn't protect you from stuff like that. Because SLO, standard level order, obviously they won't give you a hint for, you know, key 1 when you need that so early. But in complex level order, they kind of say, hey, good luck. We'll do Lanky's room as well. With any luck, this is just key 7. Just like a really heavily guarded key 7. Nice. Okay, oops. We still need a bunch more bananas, though. And what the hell is... Oh, we still need saxophone, that's right. So we have... I forgot to check my Chimpy charge checks. Whoops. That was an issue. Again, not that there's that many. But, like, why is Chimpy charge necessary? We might have a... like a crazy path to saxophone. It could be a crazy path to... balloon or... what's the other one? Monkey port? There's a couple things it could be. It could be that we find saxophone, and then it's, Beetle Race. So coming here first was actually a mistake, but, like, how was I to know? Hint! It wasn't. $58 bananas. I'm feeling pretty good about just going to Helm. Like, whatever I have, drop off at Snide, and then go to Helm. At this point, we're so close to just being go mode. We had a hint that, R&D had a potion. That could be it. I'm starting to feel like this was a mistake, and I should go check R&D. In truth, the smartest play would be to check... Oops. What I know is Way of the Hero. Board. Oops. I actually have to do it vanilla. Crazy. Which is the rabbit race, and just check what, how I'm getting to Helm. But, you know. Super Saiyan. For Caves and Castle. Which... Does that do anything? Castle? Not really? Because it's Rabbit Race. Hang on. Okay, let's be smart. Let's stop being goofballs. Let's be smart. See what this is. See if this points me in any direction. It's just Blast. I have that. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. So in that case, we go to Forest. I know it's fun being a goofball, but I gotta lock in. Being a goofy little guy, very fun, absolutely. But right now, I gotta lock in. And I know some people are gonna hate hearing that. That's life. Alright, hopefully if I do this, I can kind of figure out why it's Way of the Hero. I'm gonna splat. It's like, what could I possibly need from R&D and here? I have all my keys. I have the ability to... I wonder if I did something out of logic. I just completely forgot about it. I'm starting to believe that is the case. Unless... one of these is a slam. Well, then what the hell do I need? I don't remember. I don't know. No. I do not know. But I do know that I suck at this. It's probably some nonsense like twirl. Oh my god, there's no way. I'm missing this 30 times. The one little advantage I get, and I threw it. Main character? Yeah, we've known. We've known he's been necessary. There's no way. Wow. Alright, stupid. Did I miss one? Missed one. Alright, he was stuck on the cop for a second. The cop scared me. I'm not gonna lie. Let me take him out, actually. Oh, no, but trying again is quicker. I feel like I ran right in front of him and he didn't see me. Do they not catch you during this race? Do I assume that and get caught and then get mad and turn off the stream? Now that's some content. No, okay, I don't think he can catch you during the race, which is good. That's saxophone. What the hell is Chimpy Charge for? I'm so confused. What do you mean Chimpy Charge? What did I do so out of order? I hope I downloaded the spoiler log. I think I did, but I don't remember. But like... Huh? It's for fun. My guess, I wrote down the wrong Kasplat. That's my assumption. I wrote down the wrong Kasplat and just didn't realize it. That's my guess, and I'm sticking to it. That was Ponytail. Wait, I'm stupid. That's Ponytail Twirl. That's not saxophone. Why did I think I was Go Mode? Now, okay. What the hell does that mean? Okay, does Ponytail Twirl and Chimpy Charge, does that mix anywhere? Do I just go through Helm and figure out where it is? Say, yo, can you solve this puzzle for me? I think I do. I wonder if Chimpy Charge finds, like, Monkey Port or something? And I need it for, what's it called? For, like, caves? I wonder if it's a boss somewhere? If I need to just go find Magic. Well, let's go peek. Let's go see. Let's go see. Because I gotta slam. Could it just be Castle Underground? It's Castle Underground. I'm gonna do this just to confirm, but it's Castle Underground, found by Tiny. I know where it is. Yeah, no, okay. I wasn't tinking, but I got it. I figured it out. I just threw myself for a loop because I saw Purple Potion and I was like, there's no way. There's no way the hints are correct. But yeah, Slam and Ponytail Twirl is Tiny Underground. Before we leave, we'll pick up DK and Lanky's as well, just to make sure we have enough bananas, and then I can just beeline it. Yeah, there should be Tiny and Castle. Excuse me. Okay, no, that's where the... Might be a mini game. It might be a Ponytail Twirl mini game. That's okay. That's my lock it in final answer. All right, and then the chances of the, I believe there's only a 5% chance of the fairies in top of Helm to not be a banana, to not have at least one banana, or for safety reasons I can just do this. Okay, factory is world 2. Yeah, so I was right. It was R&D. Well, granted, I was right because I threw 4 possible theories at the wall. That Ponytail Twirl just threw me off. But I'm assuming it's for the Helm minigame, because we know that Ponytail Twirl is... The Ponytail Twirl minigame is in the pool. We saw it earlier. Getting haunted by Majora's Mask music too. Pissing me off. Yep. There it is. Alright, if Ponytail Twirl is not my minigame, then I'm confused, but it should be my minigame. And in that, if that's the case, that's good, because that means both my minigames are easy. Actually, yeah, we have two Ponytail Twirl minigames in the pool. And if it's the Hell minigame, there's a possibility I actually didn't need Twirl. There's a possibility I could have done it with DK. They might have made a change to that so that you couldn't, but I don't remember. I know you can't change your Kong in the middle of the minigame. Maybe that was the change they made. But I still think you could jump in as DK. Is the whole donk run? Sorry, Radiated, you did. We're in go mode. But don't worry, I messed up a little bit to make sure you could at least catch the end of it. I could have finished 10 minutes ago, but I was like, Radiated isn't here yet. We'll wait a little bit. I think this is a twirl minigame, going as Tiny. Yeah.
Welcome to bonus
I
stage.
could have done this as DK, so we didn't need to do Rabbit Race, unfortunately. I will do it as Tiny, because but if this is the same one we did earlier, it is. We can do this with DK. We did not need twirl. Logical? Yeah. Necessary? No. Honestly, had I chased... I mentioned R&D earlier, I mentioned there was something there, and then I found that slam, and I think that threw me off. But there's a world where we didn't do Rabbit Race. I'm sorry to hear that, Ray Dude, but you're here now. You're here for the end of the stream. It's okay. I've also been kind of busy and just haven't... Oops, I need that. Haven't been streaming as much, unfortunately. Still feel like I've streamed quite a bit, but it's definitely less than I want to. But there's a really good chance we're gonna go back to one video a day fairly soon. I think we like expected to go back to one already, but Tristan just keeps making content. Yeah, these were they were both bananas, so we could have skipped. That's alright. I think once the background dries up, it's eventually gonna happen, unfortunately. But until then, I'm gonna keep pumping out videos. Get one video a week now, I've been so busy. You can't even have background noise? Damn, that sucks. I love my background noise. Thank you. Where was Mini Monkey again? Five Door Temple. I randomly decided to do that. DK Five Door Temple, yeah. I didn't even think about how lucky I was that I found that. Like, if that were a race with no knowledge about Coconut or The fact that we even had a tiny phase, the fact that I found that was pretty good. I guess maybe we would have figured it out because we would have gotten a free calling hint. Maybe that's right. We got a free calling hint that I didn't write down. Maybe that was it. I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was Aztec Shops' path. But like Mini, like Diddy was found by Mini. So maybe it's not as hidden as I thought it was. I have to get to the bottom of this one, hopefully. Well, it was so short because I'm such a gamer. Yeah, I'm kind of keeping up my streak of 140 to 150 length runs, which is good. I feel like season 4 was a little rougher, but like season 3 was 140, 150. Thoughts on the 4.5 hint system, though? I feel like this one was kind of an easier run. I mean, we found all of Chunky's moves immediately, which made it easier. If I had to go looking for Hunky Chunky, it probably would have been a lot tougher and really annoying. But yeah, it's interesting that you don't need to get all the hints. Like, I think I missed... I definitely missed the last batch, and I didn't need the batch before that. So, that's really interesting. So, like, at some point I could have been like, I know what I'm doing, I can stop collecting bananas. But at the same time, like, well, I want to collect bananas for... I guess that's not a detriment, though. I guess that's just kind of how it is. I think it just makes bananas are foolish hints bad. I think that just makes them really rough, but... You know, that's just one situation. It's better than having unobtainable hints. I guess what they were going for... Yeah, I guess what they were going for is you can get all your hints, and there's multiple ways to get the hints. It's not as front-loaded as dough stores, and it's also not as hard locked as dough stores. And it's not locked to your progressive items with golden bananas. So I think for that reason, it's probably the best we have right now. We still have, I talked about this a little before, we still have an issue with like the screenshotting hints, which I'm still not like a huge fan of, but at the same time, I don't believe that someone's screenshotting hint has caused me specifically to lose. I think the better player usually just wins. And maybe I should get into the screenshotting game. I like having my spheres on a tracker. They help me make sense of things a lot better. So even if I did do screenshotting, I think I'd suffer for it. So you can just count it to... Yeah, I guess you could accredit it to just people being able to retain more information than I can. I don't think me screenshotting and them not screenshotting would actually change all that much. I think they'd still beat me. Yeah, maybe that's a better way to look at it. A different expression of skill. $149.19, just below 150. Yeah, 4.5, I think with dough stores is much better. I think the front-loaded lobby doors was really rough, but this stops dough stores from being, like, some being impossible to get, or, like, doors hinting, not themselves, but, like, what you need to get the door. So that's a plus. It's not tied to our progression anymore, so we're not just, like, rushing bananas and waiting to take screenshots all at the same time. Excuse me. So yeah, all in all, I think this is a plus so far. Yeah, I guess if I could get like any feedback, if it wasn't tied to banana metals, like half banana metals, but I don't know what else they tie it to. So I think maybe I just kind of go, you know what, this is cool, you know, because like I don't have a solution, and I feel like saying I don't like this without a solution is just you're a big baby. Yeah, that's my only takeaway. I feel like colored bananas are still like important, and you should probably always be collecting them. This just incentivizes it more, which I guess isn't a bad thing. Again, it really just sucks with blank colored bananas are foolish, but then at that point you just collect 25. Yeah, that's really not that bad. No, I think I'm thinking too deep. So yeah, this is a nice change. This has been fun. Alright, well, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. More DK on the way, I promise, especially if I get an hour-long Majora's Mask randomizer that I find out is impossible. Then it'll definitely be happening. But yeah, come to stream. Oh, I said bye to YouTube, I've excited the dog. Bye, YouTube. That was the dog.